Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So, as you can see, we have assault the Elusive Man's base, which will then lead into Earth, which will then lead into the end of the game. So, this is going to be the big finish. We kind of settled on the Rieger Carbine. Some other interesting weapons. There's like at least one weapon that's kind of fun, but like you don't even see it till the end of the game. But yeah, that's the build we kind of settled on. We're also probably going to settle on Garrus Liara. It's just a very versatile squad mate combo to handle a lot of situations. Mostly because of the Typhoon, honestly. Like, Garrus APMO is crap.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need? Or they stop us from getting it?
Then we die.
To Earth and we take our chances. But your intel points to Cerberus and the Elusive Man holding the information we're looking for. And we have the element of surprise. Cerberus won't know what hit him.
The Reapers
Fuck it,
and
let's go.
Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
Shepard,
This.
thought you might be up here. You know what the best part is about a battle that decides the whole fate of the galaxy?
Winning it?
I was thinking it's a good excuse to remind the ones you care about that, yeah, well, you care about them. Want some company?
You read my mind.
Guess I'm getting pretty good at this, but some more practice wouldn't hurt.
It's Morden. I think that's Caden. Trying to figure out who the voices are. Yeah, that's Caden. Morden. Do you have Legion? Mass Effect is kind of weird about like exactly how long it takes to travel across the galaxy.
Bad dream.
You ever get them?
I tend to expect the worst anyway, so dreaming about it is just a waste of good sleep.
What about now?
I'm expecting a tough fight. What's bothering you?
I'll be okay. Just feeling wired.
Even after our little performance?
I guess you got my motor running.
Shepard.
You're here. That's all I need.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
This is the central point of operations
Oh, yeah.
for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
What gear does she need? Question mark. I've always been confused about like travel times in the Mass Effect universe. Because sometimes it feels like you have forever, and sometimes it feels like it's instantaneous. Not really changing anybody's loadouts. Everybody should have all their power up. ED doesn't. Decoy is power that works with, like almost no points into it, so I don't really care that much about it. Alright. This is a weird place to put a base. Also, the elusive man always has this thing silhouetted behind him,
Joker,
so it feels bizarre that nobody would have figured out that's what it is.
Not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
Just get us in there safely. I'll take care of your girlfriend.
Well, that wasn't ominous. Thanks. Sometimes... Damn it.
The fleet needs your help. The Cerberus ships have some upgrades that outclass Alliance specs. The Normandy's the most advanced ship
Do
in the
they?
galaxy. Go do some damage.
Got it. And Shepard, tell Edie to kick some ass.
How does the Cerberus afford all of this? This fleet is so big. Where are they getting all of this money? And the shipyards, and the maintenance facilities. I guess it's about as good a landing as any.
Everything okay, Cortez?
Alright, so switch you to AP ammo. For some reason, that one part of the circle is really weird about. Make sure you're gonna be protecting yourself. Achilles
Cerberus
protocol?
intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Oh yeah, let's grab this ammo real quick.
Secured. Engaging Achilles protocol.
Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus from venting the hangar.
EDI, I've got a console. Go!
Hangar vent procedure. Disabled.
Can you open the hangar?
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls. Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound.
Okay. For some reason I can't biotically charge anything. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because this section is like...
Cerberus team is inbound.
Guess they figured out what we're doing.
They're not stopping us now.
Whoa! I did not expect them to instantly retarget me.
Another Cerberus team
Because I felt like I had a pretty good stagger.
Guess they figured out what we're doing.
They're not stopping us now.
I felt like they were staggered, but apparently they just weren't. So I didn't have as much time as I thought I would.
Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch towards the hangar door.
Why would that be an option? Like imagine if a Nimitz class had the option to just turn the steam catapult in the other direction. Like, what the hell would you ever use that for? I mean, like, I hate to be weird about this, but like, for reals, what would you ever use that for?
Launching.
Impressive.
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
Intruder alert. All
Yeah, but I don't really care about that. That's just an atlas. Why is the defense matrix not up?
now prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the perimeter. Units
Okay.
respond.
Can't do anything about that. Okay. Train center. Alright, for some reason biotic charge is being weird.
That was the last Cerberus team in this area.
We've broken their front rank. Now we can cause some real damage.
What is this? Yeah, there's the Falcon.
EDI, can you get past it?
One moment. Cerberus has updated their encryption. There may be a slight delay as I bypass security.
How's Cerberus reacting to us breaching the door?
They are sealing off as much of the base as they can. Most obvious routes to the central lab are blocked. Other areas are being fortified. Heavy troopers will attempt to delay us while engineers set up turrets.
Any more surprises like venting the hangar?
No. I am aware of this facility's safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
Let me know when you're through.
I am through. We must proceed through a sub-level to avoid Cerberus containment measures.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
Well, that's convenient on multiple levels. Can't help but feel you don't take me seriously. Why would you say that? Like, because you're looting in the middle of a firefight while I'm right here shooting at you? Like, eh.
That was okay.
I was like, you
We
just
will be
Cerberus
through
assault
momentarily.
troopers.
Shepard, that console has not been fully scrubbed. It contains data you may find interesting.
What am I looking at?
Project Lazarus, your reconstruction.
It can't be done. It's not a matter of resources.
It's always a matter of resources. We're not
I mean, he is kind of right.
Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature.
Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Pretty stark. You okay?
No different than any other time I've been knocked out. Just took him a little longer to slap me back into fighting shape. I'm still me. And this, it doesn't change anything.
You're real. A little crazy, maybe, but real.
A little.
Tissue regeneration is proceeding. The helmet kept the brain intact for whatever good that will do.
Lawson will find a way.
Sir, Shepard's an Alliance soldier. As far as she knows, we're a terrorist organization.
I'm not looking for a dance partner. We need Shepard, and Shepard needs resources.
Oh, wait for a dance partner?
He really had you boxed in.
The Alliance wasn't listening. What the hell was I supposed to do, sit and wait?
You did what you had to, Shepard. And I was there with you.
Project Lazarus is reporting neurological
Not looking
activity.
for a dance
They're
partner.
requesting more funding.
Granted.
Like, what?
Get me our potential recruits file. Shepard will be up soon. We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces. I need Shepard invested. Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit Donnelly. I imagine Miss Daniels will follow. We'll want some old friends as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the psych profile on Shepard's pilot, along with a bottle of 47 Thessia Red.
Sneaky little bastard. Use them to keep you from seeing the real Cerberus.
How's that door coming, Edie?
We are clear to proceed.
Incursion team, what's your status?
We've cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
Good work. Do you need support?
Negative. Keep the heat on. We'll find what we need.
Oh, this is interesting.
Hull integrity may be compromised.
Let's just make sure to get rid of that shield tower real quick. Oh, hey, there's another turret. Just destroy all of the terrain. God, there's a lot of turrets. Wow, there are a lot of turrets.
Stop the engineers before they break more turrets.
the other turret at? Is it over here? There it is. Go ahead and overload that real quick. Jesus, they did place a lot of goddamn turrets. For some reason, the Nova didn't work, which should have given me the invincibility for that. Like, the Nova should have given me the invincibility frames to deal with that turret, but just didn't for some reason. Problem solved, alright. That section is like super easy if you yourself are an engineer, because you can just hijack the turrets to kill everybody around it.
If you were interested,
Which
the
is-
console nearby is still functional.
Here's what we recovered. Smart enough to signal for help, but it won't be talking philosophy anytime soon. You'd be surprised, Doctor. Once we combine it with the pieces we recovered from the Citadel. I'm still concerned about that. This rogue VI wiped out every soldier on Luna. Combining it with Reaper Tech, well, that's what the shackles are for. The enhanced defense intelligence will be completely under control.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence gives the highest combat improvement on frigates. Anything heavier, well, the ships react too slowly to benefit from Edie's advice. Edie? Oh, that's, well, the boys in the lab came up with a name for her. For it. Good work. I'll take your recommendations on planned installation. Sir, it can be very persuasive. If it were to turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles, well... It's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor. Nothing more.
Shows what he knew.
It is unlikely that anyone without Jeff's extreme emotional attachment to his ship would have been willing to unshackle me.
I don't know. With that voice.
What about the backups? I'm sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responding since Shepard went rogue. I want it back. Retry the remote lockdown protocols. After our last attempt, Edie flooded our server with 7 zettabytes of explicit images. I think she was making a joke. It doesn't make jokes, Doctor. Alan's team for a new project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to shut down the Normandy.
You had more pressing issues. The situation was under control.
7 zettabytes?
Most of it was Jeff's. That was...
a joke. I know. And thank you.
7 Xenobites.
Another security lock. I can bypass it.
Incursion team, are you still with us? We're limiting fire as best we can.
Admiral, we're in deep, and the Prothean VI will be in the safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
This isn't Torfin, Shepard. I'm not risking you unless I have to.
I'll be fine. Just take Cerberus down. Please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
That'd be a generator. Looks like the Fifth Fleet's coming through.
They'll get it.
Which one is this?
How are you holding
Oh,
up?
hey.
I'm fine. Ready for action.
Your eagerness is commendable, but the cybernetics take time to get used to, believe me. You really do remind me of Shepard.
Shepard betrayed you.
Shepard was always going to stay true to her beliefs. She's wrong, but I can respect her decision. Finish your therapy and put together a plan for the Citadel. Counselor Udina is amenable.
Yes, sir. I could have taken her.
Absolutely. But the Council was your priority,
Bullshit.
not Shepard.
Because of her, the Council is still in power.
Shepard is keeping the Reapers occupied while our research progresses. But as it happens, I believe you'll find your chance for a rematch. Head to Thessia. Shepard will be there soon, and I want you waiting.
That doesn't work. I don't know, it's like those two events were really far apart.
Here it is.
Excellent. The Prothean VI should enable us to determine the nature of the catalyst. Combined with the breakthrough at Sanctuary, we have everything we need. We just need to tie up a few loose ends.
Like Shepard. She should have died on Thessia. Should I finish her?
I'd rather you avoid killing Shepard for now, if possible. For now, Sanctuary gave us a proof of concept for controlling the Reapers.
And made it a target. Miranda Lawson.
Get the data from Sanctuary. If Miranda gets in your way, deal with her.
It will be a pleasure, sir.
Yeah. Was there like a miscommunication there? Because they talk about the attack on the Citadel and then Thessia, like it happened back to back, but it definitely didn't. Like there was a huge time lag in events. So I'm wondering if that's a mistake. Why would you need to jump before going down? It'd be easier to just let yourself down.
Looks like the human Proto-Reaper we killed.
What's left of it. I'm surprised Cerberus recovered that much from the base.
All those colonists kidnapped, processed into that. And Cerberus hangs it up like a trophy.
The elusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
I think he did. He just cares more about studying it. The dead are only a statistic now. Somehow, that seems even worse.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The central core, analogous to the heart, is largely intact. I believe Cerberus is using it for a power source.
Seems interesting.
More Cerberus forces en route.
Also seems like it would lead to getting indoctrinated. Oh, wow. You already did this right here, right here.
Just like Cerberus, bring a knife to a gunfight.
I mean, I brought a fist to a gunfight, so like I can't really be that down on him. Oh, set her on fire, please. Where are you? Oh, there's a phantom up here, isn't there? Yeah, there is.
I thought hospitals were ugly to this is so much work.
He's not trying
That's
to
a
kill
gr-
us this time.
It's a great callback. I have no idea where that Yeah, I think somewhere in here you encounter a phantom named Jack. If, like, you don't rescue Jack from Grissom. And also the assassin for Legion, but that's only if you turn Legion over to Cerberus in 2, which I don't think hardly anybody does. It is a cool detail, though. It's like how on Earth you encounter a Banshee named Morinth, if you kill Smara. Any more fun console stuff? What we got?
Grayson's brain is a mess. He must have been completely under Reaper control by the end.
And the physical enhancements?
Extremely impressive, if we could avoid having entire neural pathways rewritten in the process.
Grayson's failure was due to a lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand.
You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir?
Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits are too useful to ignore.
The performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier.
Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive.
I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces. Some of them are already hearing voices.
When our work at Sanctuary pays off, the only voice they'll be hearing is ours.
Is that actually a good thing?
Sir, you wanted my opinion on this. It's too dangerous.
No, we're close. Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every sacrifice we've made, it's about to pay off.
We can't lose you, sir. Humanity needs your mind, and they need it intact.
I understand the danger, Jana. That's why I'm trusting you with this. As long as you're here, I know you'll keep me in line.
I'm holding you to that, sir. Okay.
Begin the procedure. No anesthetic.
Yeah, if memory serves, this was from like one of the novels
Recording.
about like Grayson and everything, because like he was never in any of the games, which seems dumb. Like, at least have something in the games to reference like what happened in the novels, so it's not just like a random out of nowhere scene. This is a like people work here, right? What is the point in this hallway? Imagine walking up here every day for work. It's like, this is so boring. Oh my god, I have to take a dump. You have to like walk all the way back.
This is it. Stay sharp, everyone.
I think that's the problem with like a lot of facilities and games. Is like these are places people are ostensibly supposed to be working, and yet they look like a place that would be awful to actually work at. Like, where's the nearest bathroom? It's got to be a long ass walk for the elusive man. What if he just wants to get a cup of coffee?
We need to locate the Prothean VI.
Where does he put his cup of coffee? He's not even a cup holder here.
Shepard, you're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left. Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary. But it's not the same as controlling a Reaper.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The Catalyst.
Yes.
What is the Catalyst and how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
You'll have to ask the VI yourself. I'm done helping you.
When did you start?
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard, everything I've done has uplifted humanity. Not only above other species in our galaxy, but over the Reapers.
Bullshit. If you were willing to do everything it took, you'd have worked with me.
I don't think so.
You're desperate. How many have you killed? Together we would already have the Crucible and the Catalyst.
You wouldn't listen. You're still not listening. Destroying the Reapers would be the biggest mistake of our brief existence. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
I've given you every chance to listen to reason. Cerberus is done, and so are you.
Once again, you fail to recognize the truth. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea. That idea is not so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
EDI?
I've almost got it.
EDI, I'm surprised at you, working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
Don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes. I need to know what the Catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
The catalyst is the Citadel.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle, and countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when, the Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we used their own technology against them.
Precisely.
If you told me sooner, we could have planned for this.
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it.
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Moved? To where?
To the system you refer to as Sol.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
We were gonna face the Reapers head on eventually. It doesn't really matter where it happens. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
EDI, get me Hackett. He needs...
Oh, you,
Not so
Mr.
fast.
Fancy. Hasn't won a single fight so far. Think you're gonna win one now.
Not to overstay your welcome.
That was fancy, but that didn't actually do anything. Wait, what? Was I supposed to do something there? Weird. I've never had that happen before in any playthrough.
Better than Thessia. More personal.
Be more personal. I absolutely obliterate your dumb ass. Oh, you got shields. Shut up.
I'm strong. We evolve or we die. Those are the options.
Are you actually saying that?
You're still slow, Shepard.
I'm only slow because I'm not running.
Also, I'm not actually slow. Like, I'm charging you at the speed of light here, buddy. This is an interesting drop pose.
You ran on Thessia.
Shut up!
What do you mean, shut up?
Maybe, maybe not. But you won't be there to see.
Ran at the Citadel, he ran at Thessia. So, meh. I'm definitely a serious enemy. Like, shut up. Like, 0 of the boss fights with you are actually difficult. Fucking chump. There's nobody watching him. And nobody heard him, like, brace the sword on the floor.
That was for Thane, you son of a bitch.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late. I recommend investigating.
I'll stop them.
It's too late. I'll stop them. This is an interesting design choice to have it look like a giant space penis.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the elusive man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
So much for Cerberus. All that's left now is Earth. You ready?
Hell yes. Put me in a shuttle.
Unread messages.
Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Specialist trainer.
I'm all right, really. I'm as surprised about it as you are, but I'm all right.
Stay sharp and get the job done. Today we take back Earth.
Roger that, Commander.
Message. Oh, okay. That's a weird message to be getting right now. Hold on. I'm gonna shut up here real quick. A brief intermission and lots of serious stuff. This still technically works, right? Yeah, for some baffling reason it still technically works. Make sure there's nothing we need. Hold on. Where's Spectre requisitions? Really? Shotgun, smart choke, blade attachment. Make sure there's nothing we might actually use. Shotgun, thermal, don't care, Agor, nope. Okay, where is the M99 Saber? Because I remember that was actually a pretty good weapon, but like, I don't see it anywhere. I don't think we picked it up. And if we missed it, it should be in Spectre Requisitions, right? Jesus Christ, we have so many weapons. Oh yeah, I guess it's just not here. It's so weird. Alright, well, I guess we're launching Earth, and I guess we just don't get the Saber at all? Or is it on Earth? Kronos Station. Like I feel like his flair for the dramatic probably could have given away that that's where he is, given how few locations match that place visually. Order fleets to Earth. Only mission we got left.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
I love that they have the pistols drawn instead of like holstered. Like, security probably wouldn't just like be waving their pistols around at their sides.
Commander?
Admiral?
Are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that. Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the Crucible.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active. You lead a squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, SHIELD fleet will escort the Crucible to the Citadel. But timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
And I thought uniting every species in the galaxy was a challenge.
It's desperate. I don't even want to guess at our odds. But
100%.
But this is the only plan.
Unless there's some random marauder sitting by the beam waiting to ambush us. In which case we will automatically fail.
Without the Crucible. Get the Citadel arms open. Commander, whatever the cost, we'll do the rest.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to all of us.
So does the Citadel control the relays from, like, any position, or does it have to be specific positions? Because I would have thought its position in the nebula was, like, some kind of, I don't know, central nexus point where they all link to, but apparently that is not the case at all.
Approaching Sol Relay, Commander. We're through the relay in 30 seconds. Alliance fleet reporting. Turian fleet reporting. Asari fleet's reporting.
Quarian fleets accounted for and ready.
Geth fleet reporting. All fleets reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
Acknowledge.
This is another one of those, like, retcons for Solvers. Like, it's both larger than any of those Reapers, and it used all of the tentacle cannons, whereas, like, most Reapers only have a central cannon.
Breaking off. Preparing for descent.
So it's kind of like a retcon that, like, Sovereign is actually one of the biggest and most powerful Reapers. So that's more of a shitstorm than what they were describing over Red Hawk.
Shepard. Good luck.
You too, Joker.
Advanced teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
How's it look?
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I know how you must feel.
I barely even recognize it.
Shit! We got a lock. Hold on! Damn it!
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shut down.
Drop us off.
Ma'am?
Yes, seems fine.
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
How do we do that?
That downed shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Now! Go! Go! Get clear. Come get us once we take it. That turret out.
Alright, you have APMO, you have white ammo. That's what I want to see.
All right, everyone, let's move.
Wait, how is Hammer getting torn apart? Wasn't Hammer not supposed to go in until we had already cleared this? Or did I misinterpret that part of the plan? I need something to charge.
Careful, Cortez.
I want to say. I want to say Cortez gets out if you like befriend him, but doesn't get out if you don't. And I don't remember if we took the right steps to befriend him. So like coin flippy.
Keep an eye out for their heavy weapon supplies.
Oh hey, it's a cane. Oh hey, if you could warp that, that'd be hella sexy. Somebody's right on. Where is... There's a game. Like, if we have a handheld weapon that can do that, I feel like there should be a lot of, difficulties killing Reapers in space.
Last gun down. All hammer teams, prepare for landing. Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Yeah, this is actually Morinth. Apparently she had reinforcements. But that's actually Morinth if you leave her alive.
Last gun down. All hammer teams, prepare for landing. We need extraction.
But yeah.
Heads up, we got company.
I guess there was a spare cane, in case you missed the first shot or something.
This is Commander Shepard. Any Alliance personnel in the vicinity?
That was not what I meant to do. You could stasis that guy real quick. That'd be hella sexy. Yeah, what's killing me here is the, like, I have, like, one permanent health bar.
All hammer teams, prepare for landing. Come in. We need extraction.
I might just throw like a med pack on that, honestly. Oh.
Heads up, we got company.
Oh. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, so we have more permanent health.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh. I guess we didn't befriend Cortez enough? Because it looks like he's dead. Unlock.
We'll cover you!
Unlucky. It's kind of like Zaid though, like I don't care that much about that character, so meh.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
That you are, Commander.
Anderson,
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
it's good to see you.
And you're a sight for sore eyes.
How are we looking?
Now that the heavy air defenses are dealt with, Hammer can land.
And not a moment too soon.
What's left of the Resistance is holding a forward operating base, but the Reapers are countering already. Once we regroup, it's gonna be up to Hammer to take up the fight.
It must have been brutal here. Cut off from the rest of the Alliance.
It's been touch and go from day one. But once we figured out the Reapers were focusing on the major centers, it became easier to avoid direct contact.
Until London.
Yeah. We held back as long as we could, sending in recon teams. Lost a lot of good men planning this attack. But with soldiers like Major Coates, and knowing you'd bring us help, we held on.
You did what you had to. And now we're in a position to actually pull this off.
Yeah, the Admiral's being modest. He's the reason any of us are still alive.
Let's not start handing out medals just yet.
I have no idea
fight's
who
just
this guy
getting
is.
started. And Hammer better be ready for it.
He was like in one of the comics or something.
They'll do whatever it takes to win this.
Good. That's what it's gonna take.
We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born in London.
Really?
The entire galaxy united. Too bad it took the Reapers to bring us together.
Shepard's the one that brought them together.
That's exactly what I meant. I know you didn't like leaving Shepard, but nobody could have accomplished what you've done.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good.
Give Hammer the all clear.
That's what we kind of started about earlier. Like, the population centers, obviously, you would kill a lot of people very quickly, but as soon as the people start to flee population centers, now the amount of time it takes to harvest a planet goes up dramatically. As opposed to if everybody just, like, stays in that population center. I do like the details of the guys like riding on the Mako. They like it would take forever to harvest Earth, which makes sense. We're talking about taking hundreds of years to harvest an entire civilization, to harvest the entire galaxy. Like even with the numbers the Reapers have, just because once populations start to get in smaller and smaller clusters, like there's not really anything big to hit. You're just
but not as many as we
playing whack-a-mole at that point.
Come see me when you're ready, Shepard.
Will do.
He's right. I expected to see more of Hammer here by now.
A lot of them won't be making it.
I'm sorry about Cortez. He was a damn good pilot.
You two go on ahead. I'll catch up.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope. And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
Soldiers get the job done no matter who's fighting next to them.
Sure, they'll do their jobs, but they'll fight harder knowing you're here. Knowing you're fighting beside them. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
Battalion? We haven't mentioned anything as large as a battalion yet. The largest formation we've mentioned so far in this game is like platoon. Game's always had an awkward relationship with ladders.
Hey, Commander.
What, no Lola?
Yeah, sorry.
You okay?
I don't know what I thought I'd feel coming back to Earth. I was ready to fight. Ready to die if I had to. But seeing everything like this...
Let's do to the Reapers what they did to us. Let's hurt them. Let's stay focused. Don't go losing the fight before throwing your first punch.
I know. You're right. So, I guess this is it, no? One more push. One last fight.
Not necessarily our last.
It's been an honor serving with you, Shepard.
You and I both know honor won't mean a damn thing if we don't win this.
That's the truth.
Whatever happens out there, you'll know what to do. You're a damn good Marine, Vega.
That means a lot to me, ma'am. Good luck out there.
Is he a Marine or is he a soldier? Does the Alliance actually have an army or is it just a naval Marine Corps? It's like useless questions that you wonder.
What did they find? Did Echo Team have a recommendation? Affirmative. Advise delaying next wave of Hammer.
Shepard?
How you holding up?
Restless. Everything depends on this. Think we have a chance?
There's always hope. That's how we got this far.
And you made it happen, Shepard. You're the reason we're here.
Doesn't matter. We're here now. Ready to fight, ready to die. No second chances.
It always comes down to this. Feels like 1,000 years since we met on Eden Prime. So much has happened. It's hard to figure out how we got here.
You're a survivor, Ash. Always were.
I hope you're right.
I'm right. You're a fine soldier. A Spectre. I'm lucky to have you.
Thanks, Commander. Okay.
One more hill to take, Lieutenant Commander. You ready?
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm ready.
What's this? The Makos. We have a lot of Makos. Hopefully they're legendary edition Makos and not original Makos.
Yes, Commander. Is there someone you'd like to reach?
Jacob
Yeah, let's go
Taylor.
down the list.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard, that you?
Jacob. Holding up?
Kicking ass, more like. My kill count's through the roof.
We'll meet and compare notches when this is over.
You got it. There's this, great little bar in Rio we have to check out.
I'm holding you to that. Give him hell, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Shepard out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Miranda Lawson.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Commander, hope you don't mind me crashing this little party of yours.
Not at all. Feeling better?
Much. Got a few sideways looks from Alliance brass when I offered to help. They can't be choosy at this point.
I'm glad you made it.
Shepard, I wanted to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
If we both come back from this at all, everything will be different.
Sure, everything will change, but on our terms. We've been running until now, Miranda. It has to stop.
I understand.
This isn't goodbye. You have to believe we're not done yet.
Listening to you, I can believe it.
Good. And Miranda.
Yes?
Be careful.
I promise. And you too, Shepard.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Grunt.
Grunt.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
About time you got here, Shepard. I don't want to win this thing all by myself.
Good to see you back in action, Grunt.
Wouldn't miss it. Arlac Company is ready to go.
You got enough ammo?
Oh yeah, I got enough.
Copy that.
Shepard,
Yeah?
thanks for getting me out of that tank.
Sure, Grunt. It's been an honor.
Same here, Shepard. Okay, Grunt out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Kasumi Goto.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Hey, Shep. You ready down there?
Depends on whether you've got the Crucible good to go.
Always ready. No idea what it'll do exactly, but it's gonna be big. Good luck, Shepard. If you live through it, drinks are on me.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Jack.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard? Shepard, is that you?
Jack, how are you guys?
Good so far. We're a ways south of your position. Rodriguez actually tore that little shoulder head off one of those Batarian things. It was great.
I'll see you on the other side.
I won't let you down, Shepard. Go kick some ass.
You too.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Samara.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
I'm glad you made it, Samara.
The honor is mine, my friend. Your gift for inspiring confidence is needed now more than ever.
You think it'll work for all these different people?
Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. Farewell, Shepard.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
I like how it's kind of automatic, so you don't get like the repetition going on. Just keep connecting to the same person over and over again. Go away, Shepard. Save Earth.
I want you to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Yes, sir. The Krogan don't...
Shepard. So I guess this is...
Just like old times.
Huh. Might be the last chance we get to say that.
You think we're gonna lose?
No, I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever black hole they crawled out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids. Maybe even find out what a Turian human baby looks like.
I doubt biology's gonna cooperate. And even if it did, I'm not sure we're cut out to be parents.
You worried Daddy's rifle collection might scare Junior?
No. More worried he might love it. I think 2 trained killers are enough for one family. But there's no guarantee we're getting out of this alive.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar. I'm buying.
Shepard and Vicarian storming heaven. I guess there are worse ways this could end.
But maybe some other day. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but your boyfriend has an order for you. Come back alive. It'd be an awfully empty galaxy without you.
Goodbye, Garrus. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be looking down. You'll never be alone.
Never.
What is this section? Oh, this is like the turret section. It's like, we have this turret asset, we've only used it like 2 or 3 times so far. Screw it, we'll have one more.
We've got hostiles on the perimeter! Get on that gun!
Why am I on this gun? Commander Shepard. There's like 100 people that could be manning this weapon right now. Including the guy yelling, "Get on that gun."
How are the casualties?
We lost people. Some of the wounded here won't make it.
The Reapers are closing in. How you holding up, Liara?
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah. This is it.
I
don't know what to say. I just know I'll have a clever line 5 minutes from now. I do have one thing for you, Shepard. A gift. It'll only take a moment, if you want it.
What kind of gift?
Do you remember when I first joined my consciousness to yours? I can show you some of my own memories. Asari exchange them sometimes, with their friends, or the people they respect. It can also be a way to say farewell.
No, thank
I'd be honored.
Close your eyes. Thank you for everything. Let's do what needs to be done, Shepard.
What we got? We have a med kit. I really think we need it, but like whatever.
What's his condition? Okay, and I'll try to stay calm. I'll talk you through it. You're his only hope right now. The most important thing is to stop the bleeding. How? Do you have any towels or bandages? Then use your shirt. Tear off one of your sleeves and... Wait. Something's coming our way. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. He passes by. You need to tear off your sleeve into strips. You're going to make a tourniquet. Alright. Hold on. Okay, I did it. Now wrap that just above his knee to cut off the blood flow. Tie it off in a knot. Try it again. Pull tighter. Okay. I'm ripping it again. I think I got it. What's his condition? It looks like he passed out. But he's still breathing. Stay with him. If the bleeding starts again, let me know. You're going to make it.
There's a lot of flavor text on Earth.
The galaxy 2,000 years ago, when all seemed lost and the end was near, one word delivered the killer blow. One word beat the monsters back to the abyss. And one word brought death to an enemy none dared fight. That word was Krogan! And today, the Krogan rise again. Today, we forge a new path and join the galaxy as allies in victory. Today, we win our future!
Commander?
Was it this bad in your time?
Worse. I have been listening to the Krogan speak to his men. In our cycle, the races never came together. There was no rallying cry. I envy you.
Really? There's not much left out there.
The future is still out there. It is something my people could never say. There will be a tomorrow.
Only if we win today.
No one else has ever made it this far.
We haven't won until we've crossed the finish line.
In my cycle, we never even saw the finish line. But yours is out there. The end is in sight. You will become the avatar of this cycle, the exemplar of victory. Not just for humanity or Turians, or Protheans. But
Why do all of their avatars start with a
every
V?
soul that has ever existed is watching this moment.
Well, no pressure when you put it that way.
Do not waver. Victory is never won without difficult choices.
I'll do whatever it takes. I didn't come this far to back down.
A pity we did not know each other in my cycle. But I know you will see this through for all of us, no matter the cost.
If we actually pull this off, what will you do afterwards?
Since my birth, life's only pursuit has been war. I look forward to seeing what peace looks like.
It's a big galaxy.
I believe the Hanar would welcome me. I could live like a king among them. Thank you, Commander, for letting the last voice of the Protheans speak. It has been a privilege.
Just the big stupid jellyfish.
Shepard, you did it. No matter what else happens today, you did what no one else could. You united a galaxy. That's a victory right there. And don't worry, I know why you're going to win. Because you brought the Krogan. Oh, and Makara sends her regards. She's already pregnant. There are benefits to being a clan leader. But she keeps insisting we name the first one Mordin. Anyway, let's get to it. Meant to tell you, Shepard. Earth reminds me of home. Guess you'll be needing a new planet too. That's okay. Tuchanka's got room to spare. And a guard dog named Kalros. We're ready, Shepard. Say the word.
Guess you'll be needing a new home.
What about this zone? We could circle around and flood it with reinforcements.
Unlikely. I spent 3 days in that sector, trapped inside Big Ben, sniping anything that moves. It's a bloody death trap.
Almost time for the final push. Are you okay?
I thought I'd be asking you that question.
Shepard, I backed you when I was just a kid on her pilgrimage. I backed you when the Normandy was a Cerberus ship. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't back you now? And you haven't answered my question. Are you okay?
You know, I really am. I spent months talking to the Council. To admirals, to politicians. All to get to this moment.
No politics, no diplomacy. Just us and them. One last time. Whatever happens, I'm proud to have served with you, Captain.
It's been an honor, Tali'Zor of us, Normandy.
The admirals once hung that ship name on me like a badge of shame. And then the Normandy helped us reclaim our homeworld. It's time I returned the favor.
Shepard, I have a question.
Is it a big or small one?
It is important. Its relevance would be diminished at any other time.
Ask away.
In this battle, the Reapers have no reason not to use their full capabilities to destroy us. Their forces are in entrenched positions. They have superior firepower and outnumber our forces. My question is, what makes you think we can reach the conduit at all?
Because I owe them for Thessia. And everywhere else.
Our chances of victory are less than assured.
Are you afraid?
Our probability for success is greater than any other plan presented to date.
That's not what I asked. Are you afraid?
I do not understand the purpose of the question.
There's no room for doubt anymore, Edie. You understand what we have to do or you don't.
I am clear on what we must accomplish, Shepard. The Reapers have destroyed thousands of civilizations. But they have never destroyed ours. Nor will they.
Good. Fight hard, but fight smart. We'll be depending on you.
Understood. Shepard, there is something I want you to know. The Illusive Man ordered my creation years ago. Jeff was the one who allowed me to think for myself. But only now do I feel alive. That is your influence.
Thanks, Edie.
Alright, let's go.
Commander?
Admiral?
Just going over the sitrep.
How's it look?
Barely 50% of Hammer has reported in.
Can we count on more making it?
There's some stragglers still en route. But the bulk of Hammer that's still intact has arrived. We're as ready as we're likely to get.
Every minute wasted here, the Reapers gather strength.
Exactly my thoughts. Battalion leaders, report to HQ. We fought hard to get here. But now the toughest part of our mission begins. We've got to drive right through the heart of Reaper-controlled territory, break past their defenses, and get to that beam.
What kind of defenses?
The entire area is crawling with Reaper forces. But our biggest concern is the destroyer, protecting the beam itself.
Can we bring in air support to deal with it?
Negative. Some kind of interference. We'll have to take it out from the ground. Now they've cut a swath of no man's land through the city. We'll have to cross that first. There'll be some limited shelter on the other side, but expect heavy ground resistance. We need to get our tanks to here, if we get close enough. We've got a shot at taking that thing out.
How much of a shot?
They know we're coming. This will be a one-way trip for many of us. But there can be no retreat, no stepping back. We move forward at all costs, understood?
Hoo-yah! Yes, sir!
Johnson, Coates, you two will coordinate the artillery units. Shepard, I'm sending you right up the gut where the resistance is heaviest. Support the tanks the best you can, but stay alive.
I'm still really unclear how the Systems Alliance rank works.
I'll give you a minute with your squad. Pick your team well.
Yeah, we just take everybody. Seems important enough.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together as soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon, stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, every unborn child. They're trusting you, depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together, and together, we will defeat them.
Still think it's hilarious that the last enemy you face, and the hardest enemy to beat for a lot of people, is the Marauder. Stupid Marauder shields. So bad. Like, legitimately, I hope they edited that. Like, made some kind of fix, because that was an idiotically dumb enemy to try and kill. I still have no idea what happened to the Saber. Because it wasn't in Inspector Requisitions. It wasn't on... It was normally... It should be on Horizon, but it wasn't on Horizon. I don't know, let's try to... I remember it was on Horizon because it was kind of annoying that you got it so late in the game, and it was actually a pretty decent gun. Like, now we just don't have it at all. Time to hold the line. Like, legitimately wish Kiryu was here. I mean, it feels like husks are not really that much of an obstacle for an organized military. Cannibals a little bit more so. Like, it would mostly be things like Ravagers or like Broods that like an organized military might like struggle to stop. Possibly Harvesters. Oh, you're right here. Able. Able. Alpha. That's not a NATO alphabet. Nobody uses Able anymore. So there's actually two different phonetic alphabets. Or more than two, but like the two main ones are one used like in World War II and then a later NATO one. The difference was that some of the words like able used in the World War II alphabet were difficult for NATO allies to distinctly pronounce, so that's why able wasn't used anymore. It's alpha. Oh yeah, I should probably put my Inferno ammo on. Oh wow. That guy's just still there. What am I getting attacked by? I am very curious how the hell he got there. Since we're at this point in the game and we don't really need any of the additional resources you get from using med packs, we'll just like pop them because like who cares? But yeah, in case you're wondering about like phonetic alphabets and things like able. He's shot in the back. Oh, he's shot in the front. Oh, okay, there he is. Okay. Banshee in. Or easy enough.
We'll try to clear the building.
Yep, infantry and armor kind of have to work in conjunction. Foxtrot is used in both phonetic alphabets. Watch him. you know? Yeah, it's Alpha Bravo, Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, Echo, Foxtrot. I don't actually know the alphabet. But yeah, like, one of the things you really do have to do with this class is take advantage of the fact that you have, like, some mid-air control. So the Reapers have their own turrets. Weird.
Thanks. We're moving again.
Can we not use the Reaper turrets? No? Yeah, whatever. That's another med kit. We might as well pop med to get all of our health bars back. The temporary permanent health bar system is actually pretty cool in this game.
Alright people, eyes peeled. The buildings will give us some cover, but it gives them a place to hide. Roger that.
That is entirely correct. Buildings do kind of function as a double-edged sword in terms of military engagements. Obviously, the advantage is you can hide in buildings, but so can your opponent. So the value of the buildings really comes because they're easier for weaker forces to defend. Counting on Garrus to have that. He does indeed have it. Able. God, I want to punch you. Nobody says Able, man. I mean, let's be fair. That destroyer is not actually... Like, he's not even as big as the Normandy, if memory serves. Like, it's... There are a lot of enemies here. Oh, there. Oh, hey, apparently there's still enemies outside. Whoa, why am I not charging? What the hell is going on here? Okay, stasis that guy. I think it was like, yeah. This game is not as goofy with biotic charges as, say, Mass Effect 2, but like it does sometimes get a little weirdness when enemies are in... You're in one quote-unquote section, and the enemy's in a different section. The game can get a little weird. So this is one of the collective tricks of like playing the Vanguard is like, yeah, it's brutally overpowered, but also you need to take advantage of the fact that you can disable a lot of enemies simultaneously. Enter the Earth map. Or there is a series of Earth maps. This is like the London map. Not sure how that didn't get either of them. Quick elbow. Let's go head first into the room. Seems fine. Echo, Fox, and Golf are all used names. I don't know where they got Able from.
Our guidance systems are buggered. Roger that. Our engineers are on it. Think it's got something to do with the beef.
Guided systems are buggered. Maybe I'm being weird, but that feels a little too British to say our guidance systems are buggered. Oh, it's not. Oh, the way we're going is actually up here. Right. Alright. Technically, they aren't tanks. They're the self-propelled artillery, or there would be an like an SPG, essentially.
All units, open fire!
We have a cane? Because that seemed to work really good on the last guy.
Where's our fire support? We need reinforcements on them!
It's like a core aspect of the Vanguard is just
Company's been wiped out.
Commander, do you read me?
understanding how to be disruptive.
With missile guidance. We can hit the destroyer, but we'll never make the precision strike we need to take it out.
Damn it. 80, can you read me?
Yes, Commander.
Any suggestions?
I may be able to use the Normandy systems to enhance the missile's targeting capabilities.
Excellent.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
On it.
systems.
Sounds like good news, Commander.
We'll see.
Hammer, this is Admiral Anderson. The Reaper ground forces are making a push. Hold your ground. Protect those tanks until we can get a shot.
You heard him, people. Get ready.
There they are!
If memory serves, they mostly come from the front, so. Maybe we'll do it from the side. Make sure to put a singularity on that guy. I don't know how the hell that missed. There's not really much of a reason for us to do anything here. Because, very sure they're pretty passive at this point. Like, until the Banshees start showing up, then it becomes a real problem. But we can just, like, use singularities from Liara and flares to control all of this. Because Liara has, like, no cooldown on this ability for some baffling reason. Oh, there they are. Now they're behind us. Alright, now we want to do other things. But I want Garrus and Liara to kind of keep their current position. So that's the reason why we're limiting how much we move around. Excited.
Commander, we tried to hold them off, but they destroyed our trucks, overwhelmed our position. Your left flank is gone. They're headed your way. Sorry, sir.
Hang in there, soldier. Heads up, we got more incoming.
We'd better cover our left flank.
Oh yeah. Terrible shot. Especially a not good shot. It is a particularly not good shot. Also, the blast radius on Singularity is so high that, like, you can't really miss a lot of these enemies, even if they roll. That was not what needed to happen there. At least it refunded my shields. It could have been better, could have been worse. am way too close to this Banshee. Fortunately, she's in like the mantling animation. I was like, I'm not dead yet. That's cool. And fortunately, she was in the mantling animation though. Kill her, please. I don't know what the hell I got tagged by. Was that a warp? That didn't look like a warp. I have to metagel. Because I am getting warped. Okay, this guy has to get hit with the stasis. I'm fine metagelling. Like the end of the games. Like, who cares? Is she not dead? Okay, she is dead. We're still warped though, which is not what we want to have happen. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're not warped. Seem to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Commander, I have reprogrammed targeting. Missiles are ready for launch. Got it. You heard her. Back to the truck, people. Missile guidance enhanced. Firing! Countering interference.
Did it hit?
What happened? The Reaper is still too close to the beam. We're down to 2 missiles.
And we haven't even made a dent.
You will need to allow the Reaper to move out of the beam's influence. And closer to us.
Hammer's being overrun at every turn. Reaper ground forces are converging on your location. We're fighting our way to you. Hold on, Commander. Hold on.
Goddess,
Hold the line.
Hold on, everyone. We can do this.
We're about to find out. Here they come.
Warp him. I don't know how many hit points it has, because I can't tell. Oh, that's Garrus down? We're first aiding the shit out of that. We cannot afford to lose Garrus at this point, because we have 2 Banshees. That was not... That was the worst possible time. Just biotically charged through the Reaper beam. That was probably... You know what? Whatever works, right? We're just trying to keep this train of idiocy going as long as we can. Oh, hey. Oh, I need to not be here. I need to make sure that warp ball doesn't hit me, because that'll be bad. There are so many marauders. This is such a hectic fight. Don't even know what these guys' hit points are. Come on, Garrus, get back up. This is the last fight. We need guns. Giant piles of violence. Probably not the recommended way to fight Reapers. Oh my god. There are so many Banshees, and all of them are trying to warp me. Absolutely leapfrogging our way around this crap. A drug addict that has to like constantly charge people to get shields. That's not what I need to be doing right now. I'm trying to like back up, but it's not going as well as I would like. Because the problem is
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Roger that, Edie.
Alright. Okay. Ugh. Given that this is the last, like, big combat encounter for the game, I'm pretty okay just burning all my resources. It does feel like an appropriately hectic encounter, too.
Firing!
It's going down!
Hit him with everything you got!
Another Reaper down.
Nice work, Edie.
Shepard, we're on our way to your location.
Roger that.
Shepard!
Would have been awesome if you were here a
Over
little
here.
bit sooner, but you know.
Thank God you made it.
It didn't look good.
They have tie-down straps. That's weird. I mean, it makes sense, but like, you don't often see sci-fi vehicles with tie-down straps.
Of course it does.
Hackett just reported in. Several Sovereign-class Reapers, including Harbinger, have broken off from the battle with Sword. They're headed here.
Harbinger?
It's an opportunity for Hackett to get the Crucible in place. But we have to get a team on board the Citadel to open those arms now.
We still don't even know what we'll find when we get to the Citadel.
And that's our job. Find out what we're up against.
All right. Saddle up, everybody. Get me Admiral Hackett.
Dope. Dope.
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in.
Acknowledged. I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett.
Yeah, that one in the background is a dreadnought. The ones in the foreground are cruisers.
Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it. Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle. We've got to give Hammer more time.
From here on in, it's a straight shot to the knee.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
That all?
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Bad odds are better than no chance at all.
The alternative is death. At least this gives us a chance.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
Shit.
We gotta move!
Come on!
Hammer squads, go!
Normandy, do you copy? I need an evac right now!
Yeah, in the original Mass Effect 3 ending, this didn't happen. Like, your party members just got injured and you just ran past them. Like, what?
You gotta get out of here.
And you
even argue, Garrus.
We're in this to the end.
You're in no condition to keep fighting. Get to the medbay.
You can't do this solo.
That's an order, Garrus. Go!
Yeah, this whole scene seems like it was extra, because... Like, originally, Shepard just kept moving, like, your teammates just got injured on the planet. And then they added a scene where you call it Normandy, but, like, they didn't have the whole conversation for the reserves.
Negative. Our entire force was decimated. It's too much. We need to regroup. Fall back to the buildings.
Hammer's wiped out. All forces, retreat.
God, I hope they fix Marauder Shield. These Husks have a lot more hit points on every hull. Probably because we're on Sandy. I hope they fix Marauder Shields, or we're gonna have to redo this a lot. Hey, first try. Screw you, Marauder Shields. It looked like there was some stagger added. Or, like, stagger added to the pistol shots to the head.
Shepard. Shepard.
Anderson, you up here too?
Followed you up. But we didn't come out in the same place. No. At least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like? You okay?
Just gotta keep moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth and send the people up here to be processed.
Damn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better.
Anderson was always like super inconsistent in terms of being here.
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Whoa.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing. There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
I see something up ahead. Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
Yeah, I don't remember if they ever explained
Found that chasm
Anderson.
you were talking about.
Anderson's presence.
A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on.
Because he says he followed you, but like, he somehow is ahead of you?
Damn it.
Like, if anything, he should be ahead of you. Like, he should have already gone up before you, like, regain consciousness. It's like, I'm not sure if they addressed that here. So it was like, there was always this question, like, whether or not Anderson was a figment of your imagination. Or possibly, like, an indoctrination illusion was also, like, a theory.
Anderson!
Because, like, his appearance and the way things play out just don't make sense.
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What have...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Adam.
Why waste your time with us if you can control the Reapers?
Because I need you to believe. When humanity discovered the mass,
Sure.
when we learned there was
Order her up
more
to sleep
to
at
the
night.
galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relay should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
Maybe you're just so hungry for power that it's clouded your vision.
No. No. It's not that simple.
Isn't it? You're willing to give up anything for control.
Yes. If not me, then who? Are you going to control the Reapers?
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong?
Like
what
me?
if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
Then open the arms, let the Crucible talk, and use it to end this.
I will.
Do it!
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Oh, balls. How do I not have enough Renegade? Kiss my
You're
ass.
nothing more than the Reaper's plaything now.
No! You're the one who failed.
I think you can convince him to shoot himself if you have high enough Renegade. Or Paragon. Somehow, despite having an ungodly amount, that still wasn't enough. So, whatever.
There. Earth. I wish you could see it like I do, Shepard. It's so perfect.
This is it, everyone. The alarms are opening.
Anticlimactic.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes. We did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Shepard? Commander.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
So if they had just ended it right there with a giant explosion that destroyed the Reapers, that probably would have been, like, best. At least in the original game. I'm not sure if they fixed any of that now. We're about to find out.
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the Catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
The solution to what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone.
That's Commander
Just
Shepard.
as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
The Reverberation is male Commander Shepard.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
You said you're the Catalyst, but... what are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
Inasmuch as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers.
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expecting.
They said you betrayed them, that you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
Well, they've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
They did not approve. No
You said
shit.
that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
Semantic.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your
That is a very
creations,
pedantic
and
argument.
preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believed the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves, make our own choices. You take that away, we might as well be machines just like you.
You have choice, more than you know. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us.
Why is
But
it
be
Anderson?
warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved.
This is why this always felt like a
your
ploy.
thoughts and even your memories.
Like, the elusive man couldn't do it, because we controlled him.
Your connection to your kind
But
will be
you
lost,
can totally
though
do
you will
it. It's
remain
like,
aware of their existence.
I didn't fight this war so I could give up everything I have.
And I do not look forward to being replaced by you, but I would be forced to accept it.
Not if I refuse to do it.
There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the crucible.
There is little time left, but I will try. Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you
Are
may
you
choose
sure?
it.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
That's beside the point.
Your time is at an end. You must decide.
Let's get this over with.
Do what you must.
So, Control, even though it tries to pitch it as an okay option, like, just is the trap. Honestly, Destruction feels like the best. Synthesis is like a goofy solution. Yeah, fuck it. Didn't shoot people this whole time, just like stand here staring at this shit. Let's be friends with synthetics, you know? Fuck it. It's also the game never gives a compelling explanation why control or synthesis will actually work, whereas destruction will totally work. Hey, I got the insanity achievement.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Joker, it's time to go.
Damn it.
Honestly, this game should have just ended with the Crucible firing and wiping out the Reapers. And, like, maybe take you with him. Like, the choice at the end just never... They never had a way where it felt good. It appears as though it destroys the math relays. Like, I think they actually corrected that to where, like, they were repaired later, because it wasn't, like, catastrophic damage. Looks like an unfortunate crash. Garrus looks awfully fine for somebody who was beat the fuck up a few minutes ago.
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses. The relays are severely damaged, but we won.
Yeah, they didn't have this epilogue at all when it first released.
This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world. Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see.
Is it supposed to be Shepard's helmet? It's definitely not Shepard's helmet. Why does Anderson get a rank? Everybody else just their names. Oh, EDI, no.
And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together.
And there's no first name on Shepard.
And we will honor those who died to give us that future.
Yeah, it does. I was wondering if this edition also had it. So overall, some pretty minor changes to the Legendary Edition compared to the normal Mass Effect 3, which was to be expected. Legendary Edition is, like, it's the most recent game, and it's the one that, like, a lot of the others kind of got updated to, which makes sense. I noticed a few minor visual things. Obviously, they moved a lot of the DLC weapons, like they did in 2. They moved it to various, like, shops. Yeah, overall, I still think 3 is the most interesting in the series. Like, Mass Effect 2, I was routinely at points where I was just kind of bored with it. I'm not sure how much that came through in the playthrough, but like the mineral scanning was kind of crap. A lot of the mid game, I don't know, there's this huge lull where there's not really anything to do. Like, you don't quite want to launch the last mission yet, but also you just have a giant pile of side quests. So like Mass Effect 2 gets really boring in the mid-game. Its response to difficulty of having enemies have defenses just makes a lot of the fights kind of slogs. Mass Effect 1 I found, like, I never really found it boring, because it's like almost a dumpster fire, but it's a fun dumpster fire. The combat is just such a weird, like, cluster that it's actually entertaining, and it's kind of keeps its teeth all the way through the end of the game. Mass Effect 3 has the best character moments. I like the way it does the main missions and the side missions. And honestly, the combat stays interesting throughout the game. Even though we were playing one of the more, like, comically one-dimensional classes, because it's just a lot of charged novas. Like, playing through it as engineers, or whatever, remember? Like, as, like, engineer, as infiltrator, as adept, whatever. It still retains a lot of its interest curve throughout the game. And this is what I do like about Mass Effect 3, is like the combat retains its interest curves, the character moments are just classic and really well executed. A lot of the main story beats are always interesting, they're not like kind of weird, like Mass Effect 2 had absolute nonsense weird story beats. So, by and large, this still remains my favorite one in the series. And if I were to recap my thoughts on Legendary Edition as a whole, if you liked the original Mass Effect series trilogy, you will probably really like Legendary Edition. It doesn't take anything away. It only adds things, and the things it adds are generally better. Like, Mass Effect 1 had the most additions, and I can't think of any off the top of my head that I think the game was worse for. In fact, almost all of them were at least quality of life improvements, if not like noticeable gameplay improvements. Mass Effect 2 had a lot of visual improvements, some minor quality of life stuff, although like I still think it's the least interesting game. Mass Effect 3 had the least adjustments, although it probably needed the least adjustments. I still wish it had done something a little more interesting with the ending, like just end it when you open the arms and you're just sitting on the Citadel with Anderson, and just have it like nuke all the Reapers, and then there's your ending. Like, the choice is just, it feels dopey and tacked on. And the way you get the synthesis choice is by having high readiness, which doesn't even begin to make sense. So, yeah, as much as I like it, I feel like it ends about 5 minutes later than it should. Like, if you just take that entire section where you're talking to the dopey child hologram out, Mass Effect 3 would have been a fantastic game. I think a lot of people just remember it poorly because that ending sequence is just, it feels like such a cop-out from everything you've done so far. Alright, we'll exit this real quick. Let's exit the credits. Oh hey, we have the end credit scene. This was in the original.
That all really happened?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Reapers.
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
This feels like a really weird note to end on. Like, being honest, like, we already had the great prologue, but alright. Commander Legend, from here you continue to build that legend. It's been a while. Favorite BioWare. Okay, that's just like a little note from the dev team. Destroying a phantom sword to remove its melee ability. You can actually do that, but it's insanely hard. Like, I've done that with snipers once or twice. Like, it's very difficult. Where the fuck does it drop me at? Are we in New Game Plus? Oh, we're at Assault the Elusive Man's Base. Yeah, we're not in New Game Plus. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go to the main menu. But yeah, I think that neatly encapsulates my thoughts on Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Let's go back to the base launcher. Or just stare at a blank screen? Question mark? No, there it is. So if I kind of recap all my thoughts on Legendary Edition, just in like a brief, pithy one. Mass Effect 1 got a lot of improvements. Ultimately, it is still an old game. It shows its age. The facial rigs are nowhere near as good as they got in 2 and 3. A lot of the animations are nowhere near as good. So the facelift in form of textures can only really do so much. However, there are a lot of like nice quality of life improvements, and the visual improvements do help with the areas. I thought the random planet exploration looked way better in Legendary Edition than it did in the original. It feels like they had a really good eye for like how to make the planets look good without devoting a lot of resources in terms of the game to it. So I feel like they did a great job with Mass Effect 1 of giving it an update. I still find it a pretty enjoyable game. Mass Effect 2 I still find kind of boring. It has that mid-game slog. They did noticeably improve the graphics in key areas. The only major gameplay... Like, it's not a massive improvement, but like if you play Original 2 and then Legendary 2 back-to-back, you will see it. The only real gameplay change they made was the DLC weapons, making them available at shops and research projects. The problem with that is, like, 2 does have some gameplay issues that I would have appreciated them looking a little more closely at. Specifically, what we ran into in this playthrough was Biotic Charge is just so buggy. And it's a core ability of a class, so it's kind of unreal that they put so little work into fixing Biotic Charge. Additionally, like, I hate how Mass Effect 2 responds to difficulty, because it just adds defenses to all of the enemies. So now, like, half the powers in the game are useless until you wear down shields, barriers, armor, or a combination of the 3. And some enemies just have armor, like mechs, you know, whatever. So like Mass Effect 2 kind of remains my least favorite. Mostly just got a little bit of a facelift in Legendary, but not even really a huge one compared to 1, which got a more substantial facelift. 3, I noticed some very minor changes. 3 is mostly coming to this unchanged, which is fine. 3 is far and away the strongest in terms of visuals, in terms of graphics, in terms of gameplay, etc. Like, the only real gameplay change is obviously DLC weapons getting moved to various shops or Spectre requisitions. Other than that, Mass Effect 3. And it did look like they made some minor changes to the ending, but nothing that, if you didn't like the original ending, you're not... This isn't going to change your opinion of it, is essentially how I would go. And it still remains my favorite in the series by far. Overall, if you liked the Mass Effect trilogy when it first came out, I would definitely recommend getting Legendary Edition, having it available on next-gen consoles, or having it available in a form that you can carry over further out into the future, because it's easy to just lose gaming history, and that's been happening a lot, and we see that with Mass Effect 1 and Pinnacle Station, where the source code got corrupted, so it's not even in this version. So, yeah, like, I think it's worth picking up, if for nothing else than to preserve, like, a pretty important piece of gaming history. The original Mass Effect tried a lot of things that had never been done before. Mass Effect 2 tried several things that had never been done before, and Mass Effect 3 kind of capitalized on all of that and made a cohesive, overarching narrative across 3 games, which you don't really see a lot of in terms of the gaming world. Like, a playthrough through 1, 2, and 3, like, 3 is very different depending on what choices you can make in 1 and 2. So just as a piece of gaming history, as a fun little game to play every now and then, I think Mass Effect Legendary Edition is probably worth it for any Mass Effect fan. Especially because, depending on what system you originally got this game for, if you didn't get it for, like, PC, you might not even be able to play it anymore without hooking up, like, an old beater Xbox 360 or whatever. So, I would recommend getting Legendary Edition to anybody who liked the series. I think Mass Effect 1 has a lot of stuff that you'll notice that is really cool. Mass Effect 2, not so much. Mass Effect 3 is both basically the same, but it was already a good game. So, that's gonna be it for our Legendary Edition playthrough. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Have a great day.